Today we are totally replacing a brake Q-tip. Somebody brought this to me and said that they broke a rack and their tip just flew off completely. So that's what we're doing today. And this can happen for lots of different reasons. Sometimes if you don't have a really good bond between, the ferrule / stick and the tip, it'll just fly off like that. So, or if you don't, I call it rasping up the back of the tip. So it's basically putting texture on your ferrule / and then also on your tip. So if those are not properly rasped, essentially like both sides don't have teeth, and all that force that you're putting on your brake cue, which is a lot, I mean, if you think about it, in that little tiny space, it's gonna just essentially like burst that glue. So that can totally happen, and it's okay. Just bring it to somebody that has a lathe. They can fix it up for you real good. If you're trying to do it yourself, definitely just get you some sandpaper, 120 grit, and rasp up either side. It's better to go to somebody with a lathe. They're gonna do a really nice job for you, obviously, and I'm a little biased, but you can totally do it yourself if you want to at home, or if you're in a pinch or something like that. So as you saw right here, I actually used 2 tips for this. The first one that I put on, it wasn't really sticking for some reason, and luckily for me, I had some extra tips laying around, so I just snapped that other one on there. But the brake cues, they are a lot larger in diameter than normal plain cues, and so that made this one a little bit harder to put on, because the tip was nearly so close to the same size as the ferrule itself. And so I made that little float so I could kind of place it on there, and it ended up working out pretty good. And so there I am, just shaping everything up, and I'm still trying to figure out the camera angles for this kind of stuff. I definitely want to record it and do it safely, but I'm figuring it out here. If you guys are on YouTube, I'm also on YouTube, my pool shop on YouTube. I'm gonna do some longer videos to really talk through what's going on and talk through all the different tips that I'm doing, different ferrules, more of a technical nerdy stuff, which is what I'm into. But here I'm just making sure that that edge is really soft and smooth, and then finishing it off with the sandpaper, making it really super nice and smooth. I like when people have a really shiny finish. It just feels so good. It's like a fresh pair of shoes, on your cue.